It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up? You're rocking with Doo-Wop.
And Banks.
Thanks for joining us for episode 11.
11.
Played a lotto. That might be a lucky number. Yeah, but it's still, behind the scenes, they still implement a chip. It's called, what is it called? Amazon One. So where you actually have to go buy food with an implanted chip. So that's what we're actually moving towards the next generation.
Yeah, I mean, everything's moving like that. The outside, the technology. First you wear it, now it's time to implement the part where you have it inside your body. You know what I'm saying? You got the Elon Musk Neuralink, where it's a brain attachment. They're attaching the devices in your brain. Got all types of stuff. So I'm not surprised, bro.
Like I said, man, pretty soon we go to the dealership and we just pay with our hands. Go buy a car with our hands. But like I said, it's tricky. It gets tricky because sometimes people might say you're gonna find a way to just hack into the chip, so where your information or you're gonna have more money that you're gonna have on a hand just because of the chips involved.
Watch out for the hand choppers. They're gonna start getting their hand chopped off now, nigga.
But not it. How you gonna chop people's hands off?
Yeah, you got your bread on there and all that information on there.
I feel like, what are they gonna stop? Are they gonna stop where we gotta pay for our blood now? They're gonna know the blood type.
I don't think it's gonna stop. I think there's gonna be more companies that come out with more and more stuff where it's they're gonna come out with more and more stuff where you got, like I said before, you got the Neuralink. Now you got this chip where on your palm there's gonna be something you're gonna put on your heart or something to make your heart stronger. Because there's always somebody extra who wants some extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I want an extra strong heart.
Where they gonna find some way to tap into the body.
Yeah. Every company, every corporation is gonna have some space inside of a person's body.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna move towards. That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, hopefully it's move for the good. Like it cures, it finds some cures to diseasing or even prevent heart attacks in the near future. So hopefully they turn it into a medical cure.
Yeah. I think there will be some good with it. Some good and some bad. The yin and the yang.
Definitely.
The lightness, the darkness. So I'm with it. I'm not doing it, but I like to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not ready to get chipped up yet, but eventually we'll see. I'll see where it goes. Another thing I've seen there also in San Francisco, they're also doing the robo-taxi from Waymo. That's like one of the number one, I guess, the moving towards a robo-taxi where you don't need a human driver. They said you don't have to tip. That's the best thing about it.
You don't have to tip?
Nah, you don't got to tip. After the end of the day, you always got to tip. But there were some problems where they're still trying to work it out. But me personally, I think it's cool to have it, but you still want somebody behind the wheel because they had the issue where they drove somewhere and nowhere, and then the robot didn't know where to go. So it's always beneficial where you can say, hey driver, I was going the wrong way, or even take shortcuts. So I don't think robot is going to be quick to take a shortcut. And they always joked around, say, hey, when you're running late too, you tell the guy, be like, hey, you go a little faster. I'm in a rush. You can't tell no robo taxi you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've never said that to a driver anyway, though.
Yeah, it was in a hurry.
Yeah, that seemed like some movie shit. Did people actually say that?
So, hey, sometimes when you're running late to catch a plane or something, you be like, yo, I'm running a little late.
Step on it. You're gonna have to. I don't know if you ever
you worked out.
step on it.
Like, it was like, forget the light, run a light, don't
Right.
go.
Yeah, see, that's where the humans could bend the rules a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if artificial intelligence or robots is going to be as forgiving.
That's true. That is true. That you
You
know.
don't tiptoe the line to step on the gas and all that.
And we're and then also they said so they move it after they finish in San Francisco, the test pilot, they're gonna go ahead and move to LA. So eventually he's gonna be in New York. So that's something probably to look towards. Probably, I'm gonna give it, like I always say, give it 5 years. 5 years, a lot of things, technology gonna change at all revolve.
Yeah, I think technology is going to move at an extremely fast pace.
Mm-hmm.
I say 5 years. I say even 3 years. Three to 5 years for sure. There's going to be a whole different world out here.
Yeah.
The thing is who's going to be able to afford to utilize the technology, because this shit ain't going to be free.
That's
A lot of motherfuckers still riding on the taxi.
word. So over the technology adjust the prices, so they go and bringing it down. And then AI is adapting us humans every day. Like you always say, it's revolving. It's taking everything what we want it to the point where they're just trying to make it human, and they're gonna learn our slang. They're gonna learn our techniques. So we just feed this information all day. We feed the computer information using AI.
Yeah, it's definitely learning. It has like languages and all types of. Yeah, you're right about that. Because even Chat GPT, you ever use that?
I haven't used it yet, but there's certain things that eventually, there's things that I need to put together, like a bio or something, like things like that. I might tap into that.
Yeah, you should tap into that. I mean, that thing's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to play with too. You can use any language that you want. Like, say if you wanted your bio, then to write your bio, all you have to do is say, write my bio, and you could use something like the Martin Luther King voice,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll write your bio like Martin Luther King did it.
Yeah, I've seen something like that, but I also seen people try to protest a little bit against it because it's actually stealing their literature. So it's adapting their book into what they're actually have a couple of words. Like they'll take maybe a paragraph or two, but they're plagiarizing you. That's what they call it. They're plagiarizing their own words. So that could be a little bit tricky too. So they gotta watch out for that. Cause I'd be tight if I write a whole book or something and then I just turn around, you just copying and pasting my own book and they acting like it's theirs and their words, I'd be tight.
Yeah, that's like it's such a new space. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to get that straightened out. You know what I'm saying? Get some straightening in regards to that, because you got all types of copyrights and all types of agreements.
Mm-hmm.
So where they aggregate, where they getting this information from, where they have this information from.
Exactly. And they gotta have to prove where they're getting it from too. Because if someone take them to court, I'm like, nah, man, I copyrighted this. Where did you get that from?
Right.
We've also seen Elon. He actually offering people $30,000 a year if they give up their Tesla to try, turn it into a taxi itself. So, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. That's some extra money to get on side if you bought a Tesla.
Yeah, I think it's like up to 30,000.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a dope concept. You could go home after a long day of work, go to bed, and your Tesla go out and start its own route. You're in that robo-cab that you was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it is. That's true. But then, they also got to figure out how to make sure you don't want to nobody throw up and messing up your car, bringing it back. Make sure that, because I'm sure they have multiple cameras. So they're going to have a lot of cameras in there alone. So I don't know how they're going to work that out, but
I figured they'll just take the Uber policies.
They just charge somebody.
They'll just charge you. I figured that's what I would do. I'll just use the platform is already out there. All he has to do is just copy Uber's whole platform. You know, because Uber doesn't own any physical vehicles.
Yeah, yeah,
Same concept like the Tesla. They won't be owning it per se. It'll be have its own owner, but you're leasing it out.
yeah. Mm,
Which is cool.
sure. Uh, so I see some lot of new music is coming out. You know,
Who's coming out?
I seen Nerds. They said they gonna drop an album soon. You know,
Ain't nobody anticipating those nerds out.
yeah.
You don't know who nerds are.
You don't think they know who Nerds are?
You know they don't know no, but
Nah, they gonna know Nerd, but they're gonna know if they come out, and that's the beauty thing about music, because you make timeless music, it's just gonna live throughout the time.
yeah, Pharrell had his own. He had a little wave going for a little bit.
Yeah.
Was that his song with him and Hov? I wish you to.
I was thinking Change Clothes. That was whole.
That's whole song, but yeah, I think it's Pharrell's song.
Mm.
It's just fronting, right?
Oh, yeah, Friar.
Yeah. That's what it's
Yeah, no. Rose was talented. Can't take nothing from him. But
I'm looking for them Pusha T tracks. If you got Pusha on there,
what's it?
clips them.
I want to see what they're gonna do, because I feel like they're gonna do something to respond back to Drake from him doing his sneak bras. You know, so I want to hear what that's gonna happen, if he's gonna respond, or if he's gonna do anything. You know.
They'll send the dog on them. Send King Push at him. Rap. Let the rappity rap dudes rap.
Well, talking about dogs, Drake was supposed to drop an album, but he didn't drop it. You know, he must have heard you, because you say you want to listen to Certified Lover Boy, but now he has All for the Dogs. So see what that project is going to be about.
Why did he push it back?
I don't even know why I pushed it back, you know. But they say it was supposed to come out, but I think the site said they were supposed to release it, but he never released it. So that was a lie.
That's why I was wondering, because it was supposed to be released during the weekend, right? Saturday or something like that.
Yeah.
25th or something. So I was like, damn, his album must be mad whack, because I ain't hear no noise. But you told me that it ain't come out, so I was like,
No, yeah, that shit didn't come out yet.
oh, okay. It was real quiet over the weekend.
No, you'll know when that nigga drop. You know when he drop. Heavy everywhere. You know, everybody goes crazy. Still running the charts.
You got Lover Boy?
Did I get Certified Lover Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is that?
Oh, you still play it?
Believe it or not, yeah. Yeah, Jay-Z on there. Yeah, Travis Scott on there. You know, so you got some artists on there too.
Lover Boy.
Might not agree with the title, but music good is.
Ain't nothing love. I love love. Ain't nothing wrong with love.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Another shout out to who else from R&B? Diddy. Diddy's jaw dropped.
All these old ass rappers and singers, everybody you talk about is in their 30, 35 years old.
They bosses. They, you know what I'm saying? It's like boss music.
God damn, no.
Like boss music. What you want me to do, man?
Damn, you got it so out here too. Who else is coming out with an album? Anybody 30 can know the album?
Under? Let's do it. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know?
Oh, this is just what you're listening to.
Well, that's what I see that's coming out. You know, who's coming out. That I recognize that. You know, that's no research.
Well, shout out to them. You can't lose with the ones you're talking about.
Then that's what we want. You know, that's why I'm keep listening to them and see what they got, and see how they shake the waves, and see how
Well, Ortiz is coming out with an album. I didn't know he still rapped.
So you talking about older people too. Where's the ones you talking about? 25 below?
What about DDG's coming out with an album? You know what that is?
You listen to DDG?
No, I don't listen to rap.
That's what I know.
That rap shit is
A lot of, you know,
actually nobody listens to rap anymore.
guys, come on, you can't say that.
Why can't I? Ebro said it. Why can't I say it?
I'm just saying you can't say that. It's not the same.
Ebro said it. Why can't I say it?
You can say what you want to say, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, rap is everybody's still making music. So you can't say nobody listens to rap.
It doesn't matter if you're making music.
Yeah, but put it away, nobody listens to a lot of new rap, but I guarantee people going back to the crates or listening to you know, classic projects. People always listen to classic projects. Is that true or not?
Yeah, people they listen to rap. They go back and listen to old shit.
That's rap.
Right, but we're talking about the current state of hip hop.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. When you say nobody,
Hip hop.
talking about new rap, you're talking about the new rap when you say nobody listens to rap.
Well, I'm not talking about. Are we going back to the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s? And how far you want to go back?
No, I'm saying that's a strong statement when you say nobody listens to rap.
Nobody listens to rap, bro. Unless you, I mean,
Well, I listen to rap. Still listening to rap. I'm still paying attention. You gotta go through it. You gotta go through and see what music that you like. But I'm still aware, seeing what's going on, what they're trying to talk about, what they're not talking about. So I'm still paying attention.
because you still listen to Jeezy, right?
100%. You know what I'm saying? He did joint with DJ Drama too. You know, just Jeezy now. He took the young off.
Oh, those people. Oh my God, they told me.
Yeah,
It's Jeezy for real.
yeah, Jeezy. He also dropped the book too. You know, he just dropped the book, so it's a nice entrepreneur thing.
That's what I like to hear.
You know what I'm saying? That's a nice entrepreneur moving around.
Good for him.
You know, let's give some love to the home team too, man. I see like the home team. We don't really talk too much, but I see nice Black Vanity. You know, their movement. They got some people we grew up with. So Oak, Winthrop, Shorts. You know, they just dropped some good projects. His Long Story Short 4 and Oak Winthrop dropped the Annie. So they got some cool tracks on there. Nice little cool
No,
they're doing. Shout out to them. It's a 914.
yeah, I fuck with them. I like them. I've seen them developed and gotten really nice at their craft. And what I mostly like about them is that they're original. You don't hear anybody sounding like Shorts or Oak. Neither of them. They both have their original sound, their own sound, the original sound, which is dope.
No, definitely.
It's just something to mention,
Mhm.
especially this current state of hip hop.
True, you always want to be different, original, bring something different to the table.
Yeah, real artistry. You know what I'm saying? People actually writing and shit like that. I'm saying getting beats and doing all that shit, really working, not just copy and pasting like these producers like DJ Khaled and stuff like that.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Yeah, That's pretty- you're tied to your opinion, you know. But shout out to DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying? Guy did. It was his anniversary too. With Jay-Z on there, Rick Ross on there, the new book, Friday, also John Legend, R&B. So that was a beautiful track. And they even got to perform at the Grammys. So that was monumental to see. I ain't see Hov in a while, so just
that?
at the Grammys, you know, they did the whole thing at the Grammys.
That was years ago, wasn't it?
No years ago. You know, the song just came out last year.
Oh, they performed at the Grammys?
Yeah, at a whole segment, at the end of the whole long segment.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Khaled, the copy and paste king.
You know, that's Hov. You know,
Put some shit together. Ringtones. He'll get some ringtone songs. So you can't name track from his album though. I'll tell you that much.
Shoot. Nobody's Rain Man. You can't say I wouldn't name a bunch of albums. I couldn't name a couple of tracks. You know,
What do you say?
I said a lot of people not Rain Man. You know, the people won't name the tracks, but you'll look it up or you'll hear it on the radio. You damn sure hear it on the radio.
If I'd say, give me some tracks off of Get Rich or Die Trying, you name them bitches.
Well, now you're putting DJ Khaled up against 50. That's what you're trying to do. That's not, you know, That's a whole different.
I'm not comparing them to.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing.
I'm comparing albums.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're comparing.
Listen to album after one.
But that's what I'm saying. You're comparing again.
I'm comparing complete projects. It's not, it has nothing
you go.
to do. It's one person. It could be anybody who does what DJ Khaled does.
Yeah. It could be, but it's not. So
You said it's not what?
no, there's nobody doing what DJ Khaled doing.
Yeah, nigga, that shit is trash. That's not honorable. What are you talking? I've never heard of an artist liking what DJ Khaled does. That's not respectable, my nigga. You don't make the beats. You're just throwing a bunch of artists together that are already hot, that flaming together.
You got to see behind the scenes. They're not just like it's not just call up an artist and here you go. You're in the studio. No, it's not. It's more than that.
Yeah, they don't even go to the studio. They just send the file.
That's more than that.
No, it's not, nigga.
How you got to? You don't see him. Go to his page. You'll see him with the artist. You see him with Lil Durk. You'll see him with Future. You'll see him with 21 Savage. You'll see him with.
What is it more than that?
And then
he's taking the beat.
And he turns around. Then he shoots the video with the artist. So are you gonna say? Nah, he just shoots the video. Yeah, he shoots videos with the artist. Yeah. You know.
So yes, probably that's something that's
a lot of people can't do it.
A lot of people can't do what? Shoot a video?
Nah, what DJ Khaled's doing?
He's not doing anything.
All right.
Right. Not everybody can vulture the culture.
Well, shout out to DJ Khaled. You know, DJ Khaled, we the best.
Shout out to 50.
Shout out to 50 too.
Oh, you can't do both.
I can do what I want to do. I can do what I want to do, so I can do both.
You know how that goes.
I can do what I want to do, so I can do both.
You want to be friendly in the industry.
Want to be friendly?
Pick a side. You can't be everybody.
You don't like pick no side. Nah, that's foolery. You know what I'm saying? That's foolery.
Either NBA Youngboy or you're Dirk.
Nah, you can watch. That's the thing. Everybody want to play everybody against each other like the East Coast.
No, they
ain't no East Coast, West Coast. You know, we listed everything. What's the East Coast and the West Coast?
No, are you talking about? I can listen to anything, but you part of the industry.
Okay, but I can listen to whatever I want to. I'm not signed. That's what I want.
Say shout out to NBA Youngboy and Dirk.
I'm not really on their music like that, so.
Okay. So you're not gonna shout them out?
I mean, you can shout them out if you want to. That's your people's. So.
Yeah, shout out to.
Which one? Which one you pull? Which one you going? Which one you going with?
Whoa.
NBA Youngboy Dirk. Which one?
Well, I'm not trying to get a record from anybody or get signed.
Yeah, I'm saying what you. I asked you. You asked me. What?
I go for both. I go.
All right, there we go. I'm for both. There we go.
Yeah, I don't have a relationship with them though, so I can just listen.
Me too, and that's all I do. You know what I'm saying?
You're an industry friend. Put it that way.
You can say that. You can say that.
Right.
Well, man.
I said, did you hear about that shooting in North Carolina? Another school shooting, which is nuts. The Tar Heels, I think it was an Asian man too. Staff member. I'm not sure if it's a teacher or janitor or whatnot, but another school shooting. Man, this is parents out there. You got to really consider putting your kids in school really consider it. I don't know what to say about that, but that shit it's a cultural thing it's starting to become in America with the school shooting. Yeah,
and it's like all over. You know, it seems in North Carolina, Florida, Texas.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? It's like Virginia, like, come on. I mean, I feel like this happens every year.
I feel like it happens several times a year.
True, multiple times.
Right. That's just amazing.
We got to put a stop to that. And also what about the Florida? You know, that was recently happened too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the Florida shooting.
Oh, Florida. Yeah. When they got the white, shot 3. That was racially motivated.
Definitely 3 black people in Jacksonville.
Yeah, so I don't know, bro.
We got to stop we got to stop the violence somehow, some way.
Yeah, well, I don't know. All I know is I just stay out the way. Try to, but everywhere it happens everywhere.
Nah, hey.
So believe me, your God, or whatever you believe in.
Mm. And I see shit, I seen people Trump, finally got indicted, and then everybody's actually doing merch. You know what I mean? They're selling T-shirts and mugs and stuff like that.
Yeah, free Trump. I think he bonded out that same day. So shout out to Trump.
It's gonna be interesting to see. He might be the first president that actually get arrested and run for president and also win.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're trying to do everything they can for him not to run. That's why I think these allegations and all these charges are coming from. Because damn, this dog, he hasn't been president for what, 2 years now? 4 years. What? No, when's it? 21 or 20?
I don't know. I didn't even know you could just run president again. Although once you lose, you lose. But it's a different game. Would he be the first one to do that? Because whoever done that before, whoever lost and didn't run for president, was president, lost and run president again, who done that?
I don't know.
Like, I know.
George Bush did that.
Think George Bush did that?
The first one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Father, senior.
Now it shows you how history is repeating.
Reagan's vice president, Ronald Reagan, his vice president was Bush.
Now it's showing how history repeating. I still stay out of politics.
You stay out of politics?
Yeah, I don't give too much for it too much. But also talking about that, looks like the rumors that we might go back in lockdown. So I pay attention to that. Lord knows we don't want another situation of that.
Yeah, well, if people that don't really want it don't comply, and see how that works. Just don't comply. They say wear a mask, everybody don't wear a mask. They tell you to stay inside, nobody stay inside. We'll see. I was down south when it was lockdown, and it wasn't that bad at all. It wasn't nowhere compared to New York.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly nowhere compared to New York, but even don't forget in the beginning of it, it was terrifying. Just didn't know what was gonna happen. People was buying stuff out the stores, stealing up toilet paper, some stupid reason. So it was just mayhem. The lines was long to try to go into grocery stores. They didn't have certain things in the stores. It was just, oh man, crazy time. History. I do not want to go through that again.
It was that bad?
Yeah, it was bad in New York. Terrible. It's terrible.
Well, it's annoying. I would admit that it is annoying.
You the words you be like, you always forget your mask in the car. You just gotta go back and get your mask.
It wasn't nearly as crazy. It was like some stores, but down south you have white people that don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you down south, you got people in the grocery store walking around with their guns on them, on their hip. Nobody's telling them to put on no mask. Going for who you are. So yeah, it was more lackadaisical. It may have the regulations, but not as many people were complying.
Well, in New York, it was no joke.
Yeah, New York was shut down. It was like the
shut down.
California was like
couldn't go to work, couldn't do nothing. It was over. Everything, no shows, nothing. It was nothing.
Nah, I was working every day, bro.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so seen something about, basically take cold showers to release your stress.
What's this, the health segment?
This could be the, that's what you want to call it. Remind people, man, to take some showers, boy. Yes, hey, keep the shower going. Keep the showers, man. Smell fresh. Don't be running around with just smell like funk.
Right. Well, motherfuckers funkadelic out here. Yeah. Cold showers, man, they help with inflammation and all types of shit. It's like taking the ice bath. When athletes, right after a game or whatever, they just dump themselves in the ice bath.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think it's the same concept. It is the same concept.
All right, well, thanks for joining us for episode 11. tune into episode 12. And you know the slogan, in the meantime, between times. Maybe rock it with doo-wop.
Thanks.
Till next time.